The Winds of Change is a drama review of The Long Season by PeachBlossomGoddess. This is a slow-paced suspense thriller by the director of The Bad Kids. It is told with dry humor and irony that conceals the story's intense, unbearable pathos. The irresistible force of The Winds of Change profoundly disrupts the lives of two generations of Hualien. Hualien is a fictional northeastern town whose economy was built around a state-owned enterprise, Huagang Steel. The mill employs most of the town in some capacity and runs everything from its schools to its hospitals. This economic model collapsed in the late 1990s, displacing hundreds of thousands of workers across China. Towns like Hualien, where one enterprise was practically the entire economy, were especially hard hit. The drama opens in 2016 with main protagonist Wang Xiang, an irascible taxi driver. He helps his brother-in-law Gong Biao hunt down scammers who knock off his taxi medallion. They rope in Ma Desheng, a retired disillusioned cop turned ballroom dancer, to aid them. Their determined, bungled poking around results in a murder that Wang Xiang insists is linked to a cold dismemberment case at the mill almost 2 decades ago. This takes them back to 1997/1998, which was a turning point that the three of them survived but never quite recovered from. Fan Wei's delivers a brilliant and evocative portrayal of the older Wang Xiang's grief-frozen expression and his glittering angry sad gaze. I almost couldn't see Qin Hao in middle-aged Gong Biao, who still clings to the optimism and naivete of youth. And Chen Mingho impresses with his ability to combine comedy with tragedy. I enjoyed the chemistry and rapport of the older cast immensely. Only veteran actors can stay in character and wear the multi-decade passage of time and hardship so effortlessly. In the present, they are shadows of their former selves, displaced by the reform that swept across China as it opened up to change. This drama is surprisingly candid about how these reforms did not benefit everybody. In their prime in 1997, Wang Xiang was the important train driver that moved raw materials to the mill. Gong Biao was the rare young college graduate groomed to advance in the mill's senior management. And Ma Desheng is a hotshot detective in charge of shocking murders that shook the town. Young Wang Yang sees the writing on the wall and seeks employment in the nascent, seedier private sector. He becomes fast friends with Shen Mo and Fu Weijun. Unlike the in-denial older generation, the young trio are quick to accept and adapt to change. The bond of their friendship is as strong and as real as that of their elders. The young cast can hold their own up against the veterans. This has to be Li Gingxi's best, least petulant portrayal, but she is still the weakest link in the cast overall. I did not like or empathize with her Shen Mo the way I was compelled by and rooted for both Wang Yang, Lu Yidai, and Fu Weijun, Jiang Qiming. The mystery plot is well designed with a few good twists, but is overall straightforward and easy to understand. The clues are well planted early on and an outline of what happened emerges at a slow but riveting pace. The unraveling of the mystery pulls the subplots and narrative that spans 2 decades together. This takes place in a time of inescapable change that everyone is helpless up against. They endure some devastating events that is not dulled by the passage of time. Decades later, it is still as if it all happened just yesterday. Poor Wang Xiang and his buddies are in limbo, suspended in a dreadful, long autumn. The drama tries to end with closure followed by a positive epiphany, to move forward and not look back. Wang Qianzhou.
没事，我也是想起点过去的事儿。
信我的，不想过去的事儿，过去了就让它过去，往前看。
Yet the overwhelming sense is this is a beautiful, quietly helpless, and tragic story. Not everyone will appreciate the 1990s backdrop or the slow pace, but this is the best drama I watched in 2023. I rate it 9.5 out of 10.